In 2016, I had $1,000 to my name, sleeping on a gym floor. 9 years later, I broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest selling nonfiction book and generated over $106 million in sales in a weekend. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I'd build a business if I started all over. So first, either sell extremely expensive stuff to a select few or sell something super cheap to everyone. The middle is where people die. So fundamentally, all businesses have the cost of getting customers and what you make from those customers as the core economic arbitrage that makes a business a business. You have a more efficient way of taking resources and allocating them to get superior throughput on the other side. That's literally what a business is. Why did I start with sell really expensive stuff or sell really cheap stuff? Let's dive in. So having worked with thousands of businesses now, I can tell you that it is significantly easier when you're starting to sell extremely expensive to a select few. And the reason for that is that you have to make enough money to be able to serve the masses. So if you look at Tesla as a great case study for this, Tesla started with a $250,000 Roadster, clearly selling to a select few. And it was like a beta test car. So like it definitely wasn't like completely street ready, all this stuff. But from the few that they were able to make, they were able to get enough money or enough proof of concept to then eventually get to making the S, right? And then after making the S for a few years, then they were able to work their way down and make the Model 3. And so the idea is that you start high and then you can work your way down. And so despite what most people believe, one of the simplest ways to create an expensive offer is to sell your time one-on-one, even if it's unscalable. Now I'll give you a personal story and then I'm gonna sell you on why I think this is actually useful. When I started my personal training business, which was a gym on Huntington Beach, I had a client who wanted personal training. Now my gym wasn't a personal training gym. It was a large group training and semi-private training gym. I did all group, there wasn't any one-on-one. But this one guy got referred to me because he had some like specific mobility things and like whatever. He liked me and so he ended up doing personal training with me. Now this guy would do 5 days a week of 90-minute training sessions, which is huge for a personal trainer, right? So I'm making, I think I was charging $125 an hour or something. So I was getting almost like $180 a day for that whole period. So I just remember that I got something in the neighborhood of like $4,000 or $5,000 a month in cash. He paid me in cash. It was amazing. That I would get per month from this one client. And the thing is that me having that one-on-one time gave me the cash flow that I needed nothing from the business, so I could just keep reinvesting the business's money to growing it faster.